You're welcome, baby girl. I love you. I love you. Careful. Yeah. Yes. What's up? Here comes fucking LSU. All done? All done? All done? No, don't do that. It's a brand new computer. Be careful. There we go. Go sit back down and eat. Go sit back down and eat. You go straight out of college. Go straight out. Uh-oh. Pick it up. Did it have fries in it? Okay.
Welcome to Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities.
Football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Wake Forest offense will get the first crack at it here. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance, just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways.
Breaks into the open. And a big
Everybody got blocked.
They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10.
Bro!
Caught in the backfield, it's Hernandez.
The short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He breaks the tackle. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily and, more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
From the gun, he leaves it.
Why are you turning that way?
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You've just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are feeling it.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Grabbed behind the line. It's Claiborne. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Yeah, and he got nothing. He got no gain. Great job by the defense understanding the situation, understanding, they're not trying to block me. They're trying to make me run upfield. No, sir. Good job being smart, gap sound, not letting the screen beat him. Nowhere to go.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Bulldogs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence. Turning it on! Buys just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Power football with the run. Open space at the 25. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
As a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Bulldog. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Barnes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Demon Deacons are on the move.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Grab near the marker. It's Hernandez. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Demon Deacons pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to keep it in the air. Touchdown, wait! Quick strike through the air for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yards.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Hernandez. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Demon Deacons look to do some damage in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll try the run. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Traore.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Looking to pass. It's Shapen. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The quick out. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Mosley. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
He's got it and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Bulldogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Nice move to keep running. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Demon Deacons will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Shapen. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he just chucks it into the 4th row. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Mays. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Demon Deacons can really attack on this 2nd and short. A run for the quarterback. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone. And I love the vision right here by the quarterback. Seeing the quarterback the whole way. Breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
Got his man down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down.
There's not a lot to think about when you're the quarterback. You've got one of the best receivers in the country. You get him the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. This could well be the biggest game we see all regular season, and this outcome promises to be a real talking point.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And the Demon Deacons will punt this one away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Catches it at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Trucks through the defender. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
And the defense drags him down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking for room, it's Booth. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. 8th play of the drive coming up. Scanning the field. It's Shapen. Got his man quickly. There he goes. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Mays. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the and he eluded the defense. And all the way. Touchdown, Wake.
And man, what a game-changing tight play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They'll toss it to the outside on the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that was a big-time stop defensively. Being physical, creating a negative play on that last run. Now you're setting up 3rd down. This is the critical time. You've got to find a way to get off the field. You're trailing late in the game. Give it back to your offense to go see if they can score.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Wants to return it. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Here's the handoff.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those physical plays like that, it kind of jacks everybody up in the huddle, because it's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
The give to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Claiborne. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Wants to go up top. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
second down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Look out, he's got room. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And man, is it nice just to have this guy right here. Like, give him the football, and they're going to give it to him early, and they're going to give it to him often. And a lot of times we see them late in the games, just like right here. He makes those big plays, wears down the defenses, and he is a handful late.
We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Got enough for the 1st down. At the 40, there he goes. Lots of running room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Coming out with it, it's Mays. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The corners are walked up tight. To the air on 1st down. Lets it go. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play, and that's going to have to happen a couple of different times if you're going to win this game.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
On 4th down, looking to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he's got it inside the 35. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hernandez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Mars. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Trailing by a touchdown here in the fourth, they'll try to get it back with the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guy